Alex Manoah getting the start on the mound tonight for the Toronto Blue Jays. Alex Manoah here, age 23, bats right, throws right, height 6'6", weight 260 pounds, and his first year was in 2017. Hernandez retires, 1 down. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. gets to start at first base, Simeon at second, Bichette at shortstop. Alex Verdugo is up, 273 average. He is up here, age 25, bats and throws right. His first year was in 2014. First pitch strike to Alex Verdugo. Ball 1-1. Foul tip, 1-2. Nobody on, 5 pitches for Alex Manoah. Verdugo was born May 15th in 1996. Just a quick fact. 192 pounds, and he is 6 foot. Ball inside for 2-2 count, 1 out. Manoah now at 6 pitches. Manoah hits one through the gap to center, and it's a single for Verdugo. Curveball down from Manoah to Verdugo. And now Martinez is up. Martinez is right here, JD Martinez. He is 33, bats right. First pitch inside to Martinez. Another ball inside at 92-mile-an-hour fastball for Manoah. 2-0 to Martinez. Martinez has an OPS of 942 versus right-hand pitching, which Manoah is a right-handed pitcher, so he has a 942 OPS. Martinez, his first year playing was in 2009. He was born August 21st. Ground ball to Bichette, and they turn 2 for 3 outs. So that is the first inning. Manoah retires the top of the first, and that is all for the top of the first. No runs scored, 1 runner reaches, and that is all the damage done. Blue Jays coming up in the bottom of the order here. And a fun fact, we actually went to a game in Boston versus Boston and Toronto. Here is the hat that we had gotten right here. So there is that. Blue Jays coming up now in the bottom of the inning. George Springer leading off, followed by Vladdy Guerrero Jr. and Marcus Semien. Bo Bichette bats third. Teoscar Hernandez batting fourth. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. batting fifth. Alexandro Kirk batting seventh. Randall Grichuk batting eighth. And Valera batting ninth. So, starting on the mound for Boston tonight, Nathan Eovaldi, number 17. Here you can see him. Eovaldi. Nathan Eovaldi right here. So first pitch ball and second pitch 85 mile an hour. Caught the inside corner. 1-1 for George Springer, who is the DH tonight. He has an average of 288, .288. Another pitch in the strike zone. Springer fouls it off. 1-2. Nathan Eovaldi is a salary of $17 million, and he is also an All-Star. So just a few fun facts. Another pitch inside from Eovaldi to Springer. Now the count is 2-2. George Springer, since the All-Star break, is .368, 28 for 74. So that is, he's really heating up since the All-Star break. Pitch in the strike zone, check swing by Springer, fouled off. Count stays 2-2. No out here, bottom of the first. So yeah, Bo Bichette's getting ready to come up. He's batting fourth tonight, getting his arm warmed up. George Springer is great. George Springer pops one up deep, or shallow to left field, and their shortstop Xander Bogaerts makes the catch, calling off Verdugo. So 1 out in the bottom of the first. Guerrero Jr. is up now. In the AL East, Tampa Bay is first, Boston is second, New York Yankees are third, and Toronto is in fourth. Boston is in fifth. Toronto is just a few games behind. They're 2 games actually behind the Yankees. So that would be nice to see them catch up to the Yankees. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he is 22. He bats right. First pitch swinging for Guerrero, hits a grounder to the third baseman and retires here for 2 outs in the bottom of the first. So that was Rafael Devers who threw it. Guerrero on third, Verdugo's in left field, Hernandez in center, Renfroe in right, Gonzalez at second, Cordero at first, and Evaldi on the mound. So pretty good lineup for our Boston coming into the game tonight. First pitch swinging for Marcus Semien, fouled up behind the catcher and out of play. No play for their catcher. Marcus Semien is on the stat list. He is right here. He is 30 years old, bats right, 195 pounds. He is 6 foot. He was born on September 17th, 1990. His salary is $18 million, and he was one of the All-Stars that were on the Blue Jays lineup. And Vasquez, it looks like there's something wrong with his mask going into the dugout to get a new mask, I'm pretty sure. And he does get a replacement mask. So I'm pretty sure just one of the straps broke, which is unfortunate, but they do have another mask. So, Semien 0-1 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Vasquez giving the signs. Evaldi winds up. Here's a pitch, and looks like it caught the strike zone, but was called outside. Ball 1. 1-1's the count now on Marcus Semien. He has a 275 average. Another ball low from Evaldi. Count is 2-1. So 2-1 here on the second baseman Marcus Semien. Another pitch. Oh, and that's fair. He hits it down the left field line, going to Semien, and he has a stand-up double for Marcus Semien. That's his 28th double this season. So, at 11 pitches, and there's 2 outs now, Bichette coming up to the plate with a 293 average. Bo Bichette. So that hit was right down the line, and it was like almost on the line, but was fair, and he easily gets a stand-up double. So good job to Marcus Semien there. And the extra base hits AL team leaders are Boston, followed by Toronto, then by Minnesota, then by Houston. So Toronto's in second and Boston's in first. First pitch ball to Bo Bichette. The count is 1-0. Bo Bichette's average is 293. His on-base percentage is 344. He has 20 home runs, 76 RBIs, and his OPS is 828. So pretty good stats from Bo Bichette. The catcher calls time for Boston. Bo Bichette is the Blue Jays starting shortstop for today. Let's see what he can do. Vasquez given the signs here. And let's see what will happen. Pitch looked like it was high to the zone. Bichette takes a hack at it and fouls it off straight back. With runners in scoring position, the Toronto Blue Jays have a 281 average, which leads the MLB this year, which is really good. Nobody's holding Semien on second. He's taking a little bit of a lead, not that much though. Don't think he's going to try and steal, especially where it's 0-0 in the bottom of the first. Bichette fouls another one off. The count is now 1-2. Evaldi has thrown 14 pitches this inning already, which isn't that bad considering he's already got 2 outs and he just let a 2-run double, or not a 2-run double, a double in, which isn't that bad at all. He's gonna see if he can hold the runner off of third base here. Maybe strike out Bichette. Ball down in the dirt from Evaldi. The count is 2-2. Marcus Semien actually took a little bit of a jump, but Vasquez has a nice pick and holds Marcus Semien where he's supposed to be, at second base. So, count is 2-2. Here in the bottom of the first. Oh, and that looks like a curveball catching the corner. Bichette flies out to the center fielder, Hernandez, for the third out in the bottom of the first. So, one hit each in the first inning. No runs, no errors. Bogaerts is coming up first, followed by Devers. So, let's see what happens in the top of the second. And we are back. Manoah back for his second inning of work. So, let me know in the comments what is your guys' favorite baseball team. But yeah, Manoah during the bottom of the first was playing some tricks on Ryu. So it's nice to see them having all their team connecting so well and having fun. So now in the top of the second, Xander Bogaerts is coming up first. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Count on off, and first pitch called strike. Looked a little low in the zone, but I'm sure Manoah will take it. Xander Bogaerts is the Boston shortstop. He has a 307 average, and his on-base percentage is 375. So let's see. Oh, and it is a very nice curveball for Manoah there. Caught Bogaerts swinging. The count is now 0-2. Onto the count on Xander Bogaerts. Let's see what he can do here. Pitch high and away for ball one. Manoah is now at 14 pitches through the first and starting the second now. Here's the pitch and fouled off by Bogaerts on a check swing. Count is 1-2. Bogaerts trying to stay alive here by fouling that pitch off. Manoah just loosening his arm out, controlling the tempo against the batter here. So, yeah, let's see what he comes up with. And, yeah. I'm sure Bogaerts would like to get on base here. Trying to do anything he can to stay alive against Manoah and not strike out. Here is the pitch. Outside a lot, but fouled off by Bogaerts. and that had a lot of late movement on it, which I'm sure looked like a strike when it started, but at the end it was way outside the strike zone. But Bogaerts took a swing at it and he fouled it off. So he's still alive here. Count still 1-2. Here's the pitch. And that was a curveball fouled off by Bogaerts. 17 pitches now for Alex Manoah. Let's see what he will come back with, seeing that Bogaerts just fouled off that curveball. Here's the pitch. And it is a hanging curveball. I'm sure he wanted it a bit lower. Manoah and Alexander Kirk's coming to look for the catch, but it is out of play, foul ball. So, Xander Bogaerts here is 28. He bats right and throws right. He is 6'2", 218 pounds. Born on October 1st, 1992. He's played for 9 years. Played 101 games this year. Here's the pitch. Outside, Bogaerts holds off the swing on a check swing. So yeah, back to Xander Bogaerts. He has a $20 million salary and he was a All-Star. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this new type of stream. I will do it for I'll try and do it almost every night for all baseball games that are on. I do have a busy schedule with sports and stuff, but I will try and get the content out for you guys. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, chopped foul by Bogaerts. The count is 2-2 still. So it's a really good at bat here starting off for Bogaerts. Manoah's now at 20 pitches, and he's just getting his bat on everything he can and hoping that Alex Manoah will make a mistake and maybe leave another hanging curveball over the heart of the plate, and he'll be able to pound it out of the zone. Alexandro Kirk giving the signs now. Here's a pitch. Chop back to Manoah, and I think it hits him, and it bounces back, and he gets the out, throwing to Guerrero. One down now in the top of the second. So when it was hit, it hit like the palm of his glove, bounced up, and he knocked it down, and he turned around in time to throw him out. Bogaerts was out of the box quick, but Manoah still does recover. And it looks like he is going to be okay. He didn't get hit too hard, which is really nice to see. So let me know if you guys are enjoying in the chat right now. You can just drop it down in the chat. And yeah. And no swing for Rafael Devers, 0-1. 1-0, I mean. 1-0 the count on Rafael Devers. He has a 286 average, 356 on base percentage, 27 home runs, 82 RBIs, and a 925 OPS. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low for pitch number 2. So it is now 2-0 in the count. Rafael Devers has a 7-game hit streak versus Toronto, 12 for 26, 6 extra base hits, and 6 RBIs, all versus Toronto. So let's see if he can extend to an 8-game hitting streak. Fouled up and out of play for strike 1. So it is now 2-1 on Rafael Devers. Two and one now, the count. Devers is ready for the pitch, and here is the pitch. High, but gets him swinging for strike two, so it is now 2-2 in the top of the second, one out here at Rogers Center. What games do you guys think you guys want to watch here? Like what teams do you guys what teams do you guys think you would like to watch? Another ball high. Now it is a full count on Raphael Devers. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the stream. If there's anything else that you want me to add to it, and I will see if it's possible. So, yeah. Here's the pitch. Inside, but golfed down the line. Trying to stay alive here. He hit it a mile, but down the line for foul. So 3-2 now the count on Raphael Devers. Alex Manoah is now at 27 pitches with one out. Here's a pitch. Looked like it might have caught the inside corner, but called a ball by the home plate umpire, and Devers reaches on a walk. So two good at bats here for the two good at bats here for Boston. The name just slipped in my head. So we will see what is happening here. Renfroe, the sixth batter, now is up. First pitch, strike at 92 miles an hour. Hunter Renfroe has a 253 average, and his on-base percentage is 312. Renfroe fouls it down the line, and now the count is 0-2. Hunter Renfroe is 29 years old, bats and throws right. He is 6'1", 230 pounds. His salary is $3.1 million, and yeah, he was not an All-Star this year, but he is a good player. 81 miles an hour now on the outside corner. Looked like it could have been a strike, but called a ball. So the count is now 1-2 for Alex Manoah. Renfroe has had a good at bat here. He's fouled off a few pitches. Another ball high and outside. So now the count is 2-2 for Renfroe. Guerrero holding Raphael Devers on first. So let's see what Alex Manoah will go with for a pitch. There's pitch. Oh, and that was a changeup, I'm pretty sure, and that was down the middle with some late movement for a strikeout for out number 2 of the top of the second. So make sure to drop a like on the stream if you guys are enjoying, and comment if you guys like any specific baseball teams that you want me to maybe do a stream on in the past, or in the future, I mean. And yeah, so 2 outs here. Gonzalez is up. He is right here. Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch, strike for Manoah. Marwin Gonzalez is 32 years old. He throws right, and he bats both sides, so left or right. He is a switch hitter. His salary is $3 million, and yeah, so Raphael Devers, the only runner on as of right now. Pitch, and that was a curveball on the inside for Gonzalez. Gonzalez is currently batting left, and the count is 0-2. So, Alex Manoah here is looking for the strikeout. Goes with the same pitch that he got for strike two, and Marwin Gonzalez is not going to swing at this pitch, so now the count is 1-2. Manoah looking in for the sign from Alexandro Kirk. Let's see what he goes with. Looks like they're going for the inside, and goes back with the same pitch, a slider, and takes a little something off. But now the count is 2-2. Rafael Devers is on first. There's 2 outs in the top of the second in Rogers Stadium. No runs here in the top of the second. No runs in this game. And he gets called strike 3 on a pitch on the inside corner. So that's the end of the inning, and I will be back in a moment. See you guys in a moment. Alright guys, so we are back with the Blue Jays up here. Here is all the Blue Jays roster this season. Teoscar Hernandez leading off now in the bottom of the second. So let's see what happens here. Teoscar Hernandez is right here. He is 28 years old. First pitch called strike at 95 miles an hour. 95 miles an hour. That's on me. He bats right and throws right. He is 6'2", 205 pounds. His salary is $4,320,000. Ball outside. The count is now 1-1 to Hernandez. Hernandez was an All-Star this year, and he was playing quite good in the All-Star game. But yeah, let's see what happens now. Another pitch, and hit foul. 87 mile an hour, top of the zone. The count is now 1-2. Let's see what happens here. Hernandez is the number 5 batter. Here comes the pitch from Nathan Eovaldi. And strike 3 called for the first strikeout for Nathan Eovaldi for the first out in the bottom of the second. So 1 out now, and that was a really nice pitch, and Hernandez thought it might have been outside, but it looks like it might have caught the outside corner, and it looks like it has been called strike, so he gets caught looking. Gurriel Jr. is now up, and he hits one deep to right field, but Renfroe has it almost on the warning track to retire Gurriel. 2 out now in the bottom of the second with Alexander Kirk coming up now. Kirk is number 30 on the Blue Jays. Fun fact. And if let me find him here. Kirk has a 254 average. He is the number 7 batter. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Alexander Kirk is 22 years old. He bats right and he throws right. He is 5'8", 265 pounds, and he was born November 6, 1988. Another pitch outside for Kirk, so it is 2-0. The count now on Kirk. Nathan Eovaldi is throwing 23 pitches now. Here comes another one. Caught the outside corner for strike 1. 2-1 now the count. Two and one the count on Alexander Kirk, the number 7 batter for the Toronto Blue Jays. Another pitch outside for ball 3. The count is now 3-1 to Alexander Kirk from Eovaldi. Eovaldi is at 25 pitches, so we'll see how he gets out of the inning. There's 2 outs, so all he needs is 1 more. Another ball outside for ball 4 on Alexander Kirk, and he gets the walk to first base. So, now Randall Grichuk is up. He is the number 8 batter. He has a 252 average, and he is getting ready for the pitch. Right here, he is 29 years old, bats right, throws right. He is 6'2", ball 1 up high in the zone, called ball. He is 216 pounds, born August 13th, 1991. His salary is $10.3 million. And yeah, next pitch swinging, pop up. Who's going to get it? The third baseman for Boston does, Rafael Devers. So that's 3 out, only 1 man reached Alexander Kirk on a walk. And I will be back in a minute. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like if you guys are enjoying so far. And I'll see you guys when Boston Red Sox come up in the top of the 3rd. So the Blue Jays are now back pitching. So Alex Manoah is 6'6", 260 pounds, and he has started with a great start so far tonight. So let's see if he can get a 3 up, 3 down inning here in the top of the third. So Manoa is getting ready for the pitch, loosening up his shoulder, it looks like. And yeah, so now starting batter for the Red Sox is Vasquez, which he is right here. Christian Vasquez. First pitch, swinging for Vasquez, popped up to left center field. Gurriel coming over, making the catch in front of the warning track, and retires Vasquez on the first pitch of the inning. So a good job to Gurriel for making that catch. Ready for the first pitch now to Cordero, which he is right here. Franchi Cordero. He is 26 years old, bats left, throws right. He is 6'3", 226 pounds, 204 average. Second pitch coming in for a strike. The count is now 1-1. He was born September 2nd, 1994. He has played 41 games this season. So another pitch way outside for Manoa for his 42nd pitch. Now the count is 2-1. Manoa looking at the signs, ready for the pitch, and here it comes. Inside, jammed him. Guerrero makes the play. Manoa running over, steps on the bag before Cordero gets there. 2 outs now in the top of the third. So a good job to Cordero, and now Hernandez is up. He is 0 for 1. And now that was a close play. Let's see. The Red Sox might want to challenge it, but I'm pretty sure he's out there because Manoa stepped on the bag quickly before Cordero did. But let's see if they want to challenge here. And they do not. So that is the second out of the top of the third. Hernandez getting ready now. Here's the pitch. And a curveball in there for 81 miles an hour to Kike Hernandez. Hernandez is another pitch. Up high in the zone, Hernandez checks his swing and he actually fouls it off. Kike is, where is he? So actually, another pitch, and 94 mile an hour pop up, shallow center field. Randall Grichuk coming in and making the catch. So now coming up is Valera, Springer, and Guerrero Jr. and that will be it. So make sure you guys like if you guys are enjoying, and I'll see you when Boston comes back or Toronto comes back actually in the bottom of the third. We are back now with a first pitch strike to Valera. Valera is the number 9 batter coming up. So we are now back. What is this? There we go. And so Valera has a 182 average here, and Valera is the count is 1-1. Ball throw. Valera is another pitch ball. Now the count is 2-1 with no outs. Bottom of the third. So, if you guys are enjoying, make sure you drop a like. Another pitch high for ball 3. The count is now 3-1. Here's the pitch. And strike and grounded to the Boston second baseman and throws Valera out for the first out of the inning. So, if we do, let me get the chat up so I can talk to you guys even more. I just have to. George Springer up now, the DH. He is 0 for 1 with the pop out in the first, and there is 1 out now in the bottom of the third. First pitch ball outside. Alright, now I will be able to see you guys here. Alright, now if I go here and here. Alright, so now the count is 1-1 on George Springer. So let's see here what will happen. And George Springer swings. For now it is 1-2. George Springer is right here. He is 31 years old. He bats right. He throws right. He's 6'3", 221 pounds. Evaldi steps off the mound. So George Springer was born in September 19th, 1989. And his salary is $23.6 million. Another ball thrown outside and low to George Springer. Now the count is 2-2. So, make sure you guys comment if you enjoy what you're watching here, and if you guys want to see more. Another pitch, outside, 98-mile-an-hour pitch, and now the count is still 2-2 with a fastball thrown on the outside. So, now George Springer has, it was like in the last 3 games, I think he's like did it like twice in a row. The first pitch that he saw in the game, he hit home run. So he's really heating up now, and he swings at a pitch low for a strikeout. He is now 0-2, and there's 2 outs in the bottom of the third. So, and that was a breaking ball, I think. Oh no, that was a changeup, and that was a really nice changeup down at the bottom of the zone. So, There's 2 out now for Guerrero Jr. He is 0 for 1, 2, but he is hoping to change that this appearance. So, here's pitch, and he hits it hard and high, but not enough as Renfroe catches it in right field. So that is the end of the third, and I will see you in the top of the fourth. So, see you guys. Alright guys, so I'm pretty sure I just added chat on the screen, so now if you guys chat, it'll be able to be seen on the screen. Manoa's ready for his first pitch against Verdugo here, and it's first pitch outside for ball 1. So, Verdugo has a 275 average, he has 10 home runs, 40 RBIs, and his on-base percentage is .341. So Verdugo's been putting up some big numbers for the Red Sox, and the pitch low for ball 2 from Manoa. So I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Pitch, line drive deep, and that's going to drop from Teoscar Hernandez in right field. And Verdugo has a stand-up double to lead off the top of the 4th inning. That is his 24th double this season, which is quite impressive. And that ball was hit hard and almost a ground rule double, and it bounced and hit the top of the wall. But it did not go over, so it was a stand-up double instead of a ground rule double. So now Martinez is up, and Martinez is great. Let me find them. JD Martinez right here. He has a $19.3 million salary, and he played in the All-Star game. So now the pitch to Martinez. The first pitch comes in on the bottom of the strike zone for a strike. JD Martinez is 0 for 1. He grounded into a double play in the first. So, let's see what he will do. This time, JD Martinez is the DH hitter, designated hitter, if you guys didn't know, this time up. So, here's the pitch from Manoah. High, but got him swinging. So now the count is 0-2 on Martinez. And let's see what he will do. Boston Red Sox this season, runners with scoring position, has a 254 average, 8th in the AL East division. So not bad. Could be better if they capitalized a little bit more, but that is fine because you never know, they could come up big here in the rest of the season. So you never really know. And Martinez fouls that pitch off to stay at 0-2. So Martinez is the number 3 batter, and he Alex Manoah is looking in for the signs. And here's pitch. And Martinez fouls it off on the inside corner of the plate. Pretty sure it would have been called strike, but you never really know these days. But that is fine. So make sure you guys comment and like, and make sure to smash the subscribe button if you guys are enjoying this video. So, Manoah looking in for the signs. Finally agrees on one. Martinez ready. Here's the pitch. And ground ball to Bichette. Bichette with the play. And Vladdy Guerrero Jr. with the splits gets Martinez out. And the runner advances to third. But the Blue Jays are lucky to get that out. As it was a close play, and we might see the Red Sox challenging this play. You never know, but I'm pretty sure that they won't, although it was a close play. And yeah, I don't think they will challenge this. You never know, it might be overturned, but looking at the replay, he was definitely out. So a nice play between Bichette and Guerrero there, and a nice stretch from Guerrero. But now there is a runner on third with 1 out, so let's see if we will be seeing the first run of the game with a sac fly. And the first pitch to Xander Bogaerts is inside and not called a strike. So now Bogaerts is a right-handed batter, and he is Bogaerts. The count is 1-0 on Xander Bogaerts. Here he is, right here. He is 28 years old, Xander Bogaerts. So the numbers that he's putting up every season is very impressive when he's just 28 years old. Here's a pitch. Another inside pitch, so it is now 2-0. And nothing really bad could happen from a walk here because it gives them a chance for the double play to get out of the inning. So I don't think they're intentionally pitching around Bogaerts, but if they happen to do that, then that isn't the worst case scenario for them. So here's pitch. In the strike zone, popped up, and I think that'll do the job for the first run of the inning, and it will. So Alex Verdugo scores the first run of the game for Boston on a long sac fly from Bogaerts. So 1-0 Boston, top of the fourth with 2 outs. So let me know, what do you guys think? Is Boston your favorite team, or is Toronto your favorite team? Let me know, and we will see who turns out the winner, I guess. So a nice play from Boston to get a run in. Now Rafael Devers is up with 2 outs, nobody on the top of the fourth. Here's the pitch, and low and inside for the left-handed batter Rafael Devers with a 286 average, and he has 27 home runs with 82 RBIs, and his on-base percentage is .357. So that is really good stats. Swinging on an inside corner low pitch, but that probably would have been called strike, which was a very good pitch. So let's see what happens now. So here's pitch and outside 2-0. So if I will be right back. So another ball, now 3-1 on Rafael Devers, and he hits a fluke to Marcus Semien, diving for it, makes the catch, and he gets the out. So 3 outs now, and I will be back in the bottom of the fourth. Alright, so we are back. Bottom of the fourth, Semien is up. Count is 0-2 in the bottom of the fourth for the first batter. Currently 1-0 for Boston with no outs. So that hopefully got you all caught up. And that is what is happening so far. So, let's see what we can. Oh, and ball one in the dirt for Semyon, and it got behind the catcher, which is fine because nobody's on base because Semyon is our first batter. Semyon is 1 for 1, so he has only been up once, but he's also um, hit once, and he fouled straight back into foul play into the stands, and staying alive now with the count 1-2. So, if you guys are enjoying, make sure to comment that you are enjoying, and also like and subscribe if you haven't already to this channel. So, 1-2 now. Here's the count to Semyon. And here's pitch. And grounder to the third baseman, Xander Bogaerts. And Semyon is retired. 1 out now in the bottom of the fourth. So, Bichette now is up. And let's see if he can maybe start a rally or hit one deep and tie up the game. So, let me know in the comments what you think will happen. And yeah, let's see. So, Bo Bichette now. Here's the pitch. And it's called high for ball one. 1-0 now the count. And Bichette is a young player. He is one of the, in my opinion, best players on the Blue Jay, and he takes another one high that he jumps out of the way for. Like I was saying, Bo Bichette is me personally, I think he's one of the best players on the Blue Jays, because of what he's done so far with the Blue Jays. Another high pitch, but Bo Bichette fouls it off. And let me see, where is he? Anyway, I'll let you know if I find him. You guys will be able to see it too. But anyway, the numbers he's put up with the Blue Jays as he rolls another one through the gap into center field for a base hit. He is now 1 for 2. But yeah, Bo Bichette has continued to put out numbers, getting on base when needed, and now Hernandez is up with Bo Bichette on first. Now let's see if Bo Bichette might steal to get into scoring position for Hernandez, and let's see what the Blue Jays' game plan is. So, like I said, that brings up Hernandez. Hernandez is 0 for 1 so far tonight. And Hernandez is, here's Bo Bichette. Like I said, he's 23, and the numbers that he's putting up over here they're just incredible. So, like I said, Hernandez takes a ball for the first pitch of his bat against Eovaldi. Eovaldi has 51 pitches in the bottom of the fourth. So let's see what happens now. And Eovaldi tries to pick off Bichette, and he is safe. And he throws back, not going to try the hidden ball trick. So make sure you guys comment who you want to win in this game. Boston is leading 1-0 currently. So, yeah. If you guys have any questions, maybe about the rules or anything, let me know and I'll answer it to the best of my abilities. So it looks like Eovaldi was thinking Bo Bichette might go too. So let's see if he will now. Not going. Pitch low for Hernandez, ball 2. So the count is now 2-0. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about maybe what picking off is or anything about baseball, let me know and I will try and answer it. So just type it down in the comments. And make sure to like and subscribe to this channel if you guys are liking the stream so far. But yeah, So 2-0 the count now to Hernandez, and he does not go around. The count is now 3-0 for Hernandez. 1 out. Bo Bichette is on first. Boston is up 1-0. Gurriel Jr., the sixth hitter, is on deck. Hernandez is the fifth hitter. So let's see what Hernandez can do here, if he can get on base or if he'll get out. The count is 3-0, so maybe he will walk here, but I'm assuming he'll have the green light, and he does take one that he thinks is a ball but is called a strike, so now the count is 3-1. So now he for sure has the green light if he sees one that he likes, and if he sees one that he thinks he can take fair, he will definitely swing at it. But yeah, 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Bo Bichette on first, and Eovaldi tries to pick off Bo Bichette once again. So I think he thinks Bo Bichette is going to go too. What do you guys think? Write it in the comments. Do you think Bo Bichette is going to go, or do you think he's going to stay? Bottom of the fourth, 1 out. The count is 3-1 to Hernandez. Eovaldi's at 54 pitches. So let's see what happens with that. And he tries to pick off again. Bo Bichette is safe. So he is trying to hold Bo Bichette now, which is a smart play because Bo Bichette is a stealing threat because he is fast and he can steal. And he has an 11-foot lead now, like 10, 11-foot lead, 12 foot now, and he's not going. Hernandez lifts one up and he's mad. He thinks he should have taken that a mile. And it is caught by center fielder Hernandez on the Red Sox, and Bo Bichette goes back to first. So 2 outs now in the bottom of the fourth, and let's see what happens here. So, and as Hernandez gets really upset with that because he knows that's a pitch he can take a mile, and he's like, man, I really should have taken that a mile, but that's okay. So bottom of the fourth, Gurriel Jr. is up now. He is 0 for 1. So let's see what happens. And strike on the outside corner at his knees, called strike. So the count is 0-1 for Gurriel Jr. And let's see what happens. So he has 11 home runs and 22 RBIs. Gurriel Jr. does. And Eovaldi's at 57 pitches now. And Gurriel lifts one high and out of play for a foul ball. Now he is 0 for 2, and let's see what he does. If you guys are liking this stream, I will be posting more streams of Blue Jays and other baseball games on my other channel, Wild Willie's World. So make sure to go check that out when the stream is over because I'll be posting more streams. I think I'll be doing another one tomorrow of another game. Might not be a Blue Jays game. It just really depends on the baseball schedule. And yeah. And Gurriel is struck out swinging. So that's the end of the fourth, and I will see you guys at the top of the fifth. And due up is Renfroe, Gonzalez, and Vasquez coming up next. So thank you guys for watching so far, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are back. So like I said, the 6th batter Renfro is up now. So let's see what happens. First pitch is fouled off. So that is Hunter Renfro struck out in the 2nd, so he is 0 for 1. Top of the 5th here, Boston leads 1-0. And another pitch called strike. Now the count is 0-2. Manoah's at 64 pitches, and there's no out in the top of the 5th. But the count is 0-2, so let's see if Manoah can get a strikeout here. That might be huge. And Renfro fouls it off and stays alive. So, the count is still 0-2, and let's see what happens. Hunter Renfro, 9 of his last 11 hits for extra bases. So, 5 doubles and 4 home runs. So Hunter Renfro is actually kind of a dangerous hitter here, and he fouls it off again. Kirk can't hold on to that, so he stays alive for one more pitch at least. So count is 0-2, top of the 5th, no out, 1-0 for Boston, and let's see what happens here. Here's the pitch coming in, and it is high for ball 1. So, now that there is 1 ball, Manoah's gonna keep trying to maybe get him swinging for like maybe 1 more pitch, and then probably, Renfro ends up striking out to Manoah on a high fastball on the upstairs corner. So that is 1 out in the top of the 5th on a strikeout, and now Gonzalez is up, the number 7 batter. So here's a pitch, and it is high for ball 1. So this is Marwin Gonzalez. Sorry about that. So he is Marwin Gonzalez right here. So if you want to look at his stats, they're right there. So, oh, sorry, I left it on intermission. There you go. Now you guys can see his stats. Hopefully. Let me just check. Make sure. Don't want to leave you guys on the intermission thing while I'm talking about the game. Minor mistake on my part, but we're back. Gonzalez gets a hit. Bo Bichette diving to stop it, throwing from his knees. Safe on a good pick by Guerrero, but let's see if they want to challenge it. Bichette was a little frustrated at that. He thought he should have got him, but that was a nice throw from Bichette, and I don't think there's anything he really could have done. It was a tight play though, so there might be an opportunity for a challenge. I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy my commentating. If you guys have any tips, if you guys think maybe I should add something to it, or just if you guys have any tips for me, let me know. So yeah, Bo Bichette is kind of frustrated with that throw, and they are not going to challenge it. So there's now a runner on first. The 8-hitter Vasquez is up, the catcher. So top of the 5th, and a ball down in the dirt at 93 miles an hour. Called for ball 1. So Tristan Vasquez is 0 for 1 with a flyout in the 3rd. He has 4 home runs and 37 RBIs. So and the pickoff move by Manoah, and not gonna work this time, but it gets the runner thinking that he might throw back. So Vasquez, his stats, let me find them for you. right here. This is his stats. He's 30 years old, and he bats right and he throws right. So, let's see what happens. Here's the count is 1-0. Here's pitch. And high and inside. So now the count is 2-0. To the right-handed batter Vasquez, number 7 and the 8th hitter. So, looking in for the sign, gets it. Here's the pitch. And Vasquez calls time in the middle of the pitch. Um, the umpire has a choice where he feels like the pitcher is close enough to ready to throw, that the umpire doesn't have to grant time, but Vasquez is granted time there and steps back into the box. The count is 2-0 from Manoah, and he is at 74 pitches at the top of the 5. So let's see, top of the 5th inning. So let's see what happens here. Here's pitch and high for ball 3. So, the count is 3-0, and there's 1 out, 1 runner on first base. The score is 1-0 Boston. The number 8 hitter, Christian Vasquez, is up. He's out for 1. Top of the 5th. Here's pitch and called ball 4. So now there's runners on first and second with 1 out here at the top of the 5th. And Manoah thinks that should have been called strike, so called a strike. So, but the umpire does not want to hear it, and Manoah does not want to get ejected. So he's trying his best to not have that happen. So Manoah is making sure that him and Kirk are on the same side so they can get the signs right. Franchi Cordero is up now. He's the first baseman. He's 0 for 1 with the ground out in the 3rd. He has a 202 average. And now there's 1 out. So let's see what happens here. Cordero, here's the pitch. And low. So that's 5 straight balls from Manoah. So Kirk comes up to talk to Manoah and see if there's anything wrong and just get him on the same side for signs. So let's see what ends up happening from that. And yeah, Pete Walker is not coming out for the talk. So the count is 1-0 with 1 out in the top of the 5th. 1-0 Boston, and there is 2 runners on first and second. Gonzalez is on second, and Vasquez is on first. Another ball called at the top of the zone from Manoah, and so that's 6 straight balls and 2-0 on Cordero. So I would, if I was Pete Walker, maybe have somebody warming up in the bullpen, but it doesn't look like he's calling for someone in the bullpen yet. I think he does believe in his starter, which is good, and let's see what happens. So here's the pitch, and finally gets a strike to break the 6 in a row ball. So now he has 1 strike here to kind of mix it all up, and now kind of get the hitters thinking that there will be some in the strike zone. So here's the pitch. In the strike zone again, fouled off. The count is now 2-2, and it looks like Manoah has found his groove again. And yeah, so I'm not sure, maybe a conversation on the mound was something to say something, because after the conversation on the mound, he threw 1 ball and then 2 strikes now. So let's see if he can get 3 in a row here for the strikeout. That would be a huge help for the Blue Jays. And let's see. Alex Manoah looking in for the signs, and Kirk calls time just to make sure they're on the same page. And Kirk is getting them on the same page because they're on different signs. So they're putting the shines together, matching them up, making sure everything's good. And now I think they're back ready to pitch. So Alex Manoah is looking for the signs once again. Finally agrees on one. And here's the pitch. Checking the runner on second. Here's the pitch. And strike three. Got him swinging on the outside edge. So a strikeout for Alex Manoah after throwing 6 straight balls. Comes back with 3 strikes in a row. And yeah, let's see if he can continue with that. And yeah. So that was a huge help. Now they have 2 outs with a runner on first and second. But all they need is 1 out, so there can't be any like sacrifice flies or anything because that will just end the inning. So let's see what the number 1 batter Hernandez does. And yeah, Hernandez is 0 for 2 today. So Manoah is hoping that he can get him for the 3rd straight time. So Kike Hernandez is the center fielder, and he has an average of 251. So yeah, let's see what Manoah does and what Hernandez does to counter it. Pitch on the outside edge, called for a strike. Hernandez was surprised about that, but now the count is 0-2. Let's see if he can come back with 6 straight strikes, and if he can, that would be amazing. And yeah, so if he can get 2 straight strikeouts in a row with 6 strikes, that would be huge for the Blue Jays. And he throws one high. But that's fine, so now the count is 1-2. And yeah, let's see if he can throw, find his grip here and just throw one more strike, get out of the inning, and retire Boston for the 3rd time now. So, Hernandez, his count is 1-2. Here's the pitch, and pops it up into center field. Randall Grichuk throws it in, and Boston scores another run. It is now 2-0 Boston, with runners on second and third, with a double from Hernandez. Oh no, sorry. Runners on first and second with a single from Hernandez. And now Alex Verdugo is up. So let's see what Verdugo does. See if he can keep the rally going with 2 outs. And yeah. So it is 2-0 Boston, top of the 5th inning. And let's see what Verdugo ends up doing and what the Blue Jays end up doing with another mound meeting, this time with Pete Walker, Bo Bichette, the shortstop. Pete Walker is the pitching coach for the Blue Jays, and Alexander Kirk, the catcher. So maybe after that meeting, Manoah will get out of this inning without having to have relief come in, and that would be good for the Blue Jays to get an extra few pitches out of Manoah because they have a lot of straight games coming up, so they don't want to use all their pitchers up. So Verdugo up now. First pitch low for a ball. Let me see what I can get for Verdugo's stats. Let me find them. Let me try and find them for you. Here they are. He is 25 years old. He's 6 foot, and he weighs 192 pounds. And Ryan Baracchio, a left-handed pitcher, warming up in the Blue Jays bullpen. So 2-0 now the count on Verdugo. Let's see what happens. And another ball low. So 3-0 now. So runners on first and second now, and let's see what happens. 3-0 the count on Verdugo, and fouls off a pitch into the backstop. So 3-1 now the count. Verdugo has gone 2 for 2. 2 for 2 tonight, I guess, and wants to keep that alive with 3 for 3. So let's see if he can. And another ball outside. So now the bases are loaded with 2 outs at the top of the 5th, with the number 3 hitter coming up, JD Martinez. Let's see what he can do here. What do you guys think is going to happen? Is JD Martinez going to get out in some way? Or do you think he's going to home run, get a single? Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I will be responding to all the comments. So yeah, let me know what you think is going to happen. Career with the bases loaded for JD Martinez. He has a 352 average, 7 grand slams. So that's just with JD Martinez. So do you think he's going to get another grand slam? Let me know in the comments. So bases loaded here with Manoah. He's been pitching good this season, but it's like hard. I mean, it would be hard to face someone with 7 grand slams with the bases loaded. Martinez fouls first pitch off for a 0-1 count. So let's see what happens here. So 0-1 the count, 2 outs, top of the 5th, 2-0 Boston. So let's see what happens. 0-1 the count on JD Martinez. Here's the pitch. 0-2 now on a swing, and he missed it. No foul or anything. But that was indeed huge. So let's see if he can finish it, and yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, so bases loaded, 2 strikes here, and let's see if Manoah can get out of this. Pop up to Guerrero, backing up, calling everybody off, and he catches it to get out of the top of the 5th. So that's a huge way to get out of the inning, and I will be back in a second. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this far, and continue to watch. And yeah, we'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. So, 1-0 is the count to Alexander Kirk, and he fouls one off, so it is now 1-1. At the bottom of the fifth, Kirk is a number 7 batter, and I think they have a malfunction with the catcher's helmet. I think they thought it was somebody else's helmet, but it is not. So the count is 1-1 with no outs here at the um, bottom of the fifth. So here's the pitch and strike. So it is now 1-2 the count. So let's see what happens here. Kirk has a 254 average, and he fouls it right to Rivera, the third base coach. So let's see what will come of that. The count is 1-2 to Alexandro Kirk. Alexandro Kirk is right here. He is 22 years old. That's right. He's 5'8", and he lines one into left field, and he is going to has a chance to be thrown out, and he is safe on a wild throw. So, bottom of the fifth now, runner on second with no out. Boston leads 2-0, and Alexander Kirk just hit his fourth double of this season with a line drive down the line on left field and over Xander Bogaerts' head. But Kirk is safe, and now that Kirk is safe, that will bring up the number 8 hitter with a close slide. Number 8 hitter Randall Grichuk, and let's see if he can deal any damage. Maybe tie the game up. The tie runner is at the plate, tying runner, and he takes a first pitch strike. So the count is now 0-1. He has 19 home runs, 68 RBIs, 283 on base percentage. So that's not bad at all. Kirk taking a little lead off there on second, and let's see what happens. And Grichuk takes a high fastball for ball 1. So now the count is 1-1 for Randall Grichuk. So let's see what will happen now. Make sure you guys comment if you guys are enjoying. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on Randall Grichuk. So the count is 1-2 for Randall Grichuk. Bottom of the fifth, no outs. And Randall Grichuk is a good hitter, and the depth of the lineup is like, you can tell that they have depth in their lineup when you see Randall Grichuk as their 8th hitter. So it's nice to see. Another hit down the line, landing just before the warning track, fair territory. Kirk waved home, and Grichuk with a double, scoring Kirk for the first run for Toronto Blue Jays, and the score is now 2-1 with no outs, bottom of the fifth, runner on second with the number 9 hitter Valera coming up, and that was Randall Grichuk's 18th double this season. So it's nice to see, like I said, um their lineup is like, you can see the depth in it when Randall Grichuk is their number 8 hitter. So now Valera coming up with Randall on second and nobody out. So let's see what will come of that. So Randall Grichuk with a stand-up double here coming in the fifth. There are two leadoff guys. Well, I wouldn't say there are two leadoff guys, but they had a leadoff double followed by another double that scored Kirk, which hit the leadoff double. So back-to-back doubles here, starting the bottom of the fifth. Now Valera coming up, and he is squaring up for the bunt, but pulls it back, and it is called for strike one. So let's see if Valera still tries to bunt here. Maybe try and get Grichuk over to third, and he is trying to bunt, and he does make contact, but it goes foul. So him bunting, he's trying to get Grichuk over to third, and then a pop fly could get him in. But I don't know if he'll bunt now that he has two strikes. He might still try it. Get the out, like a sacrifice bunt here. Maybe he can beat out the throw. You never know. So let's see. Valera coming up. Here he is. Here's a throw. Not trying to bunt. Ball called high. So the count is now 1-2 for Valera. And yet, like I said, I don't think he'll bunt with two strikes, but you never really know. But yeah, let's see if he can. And he fouls off a pitch that is high but stays alive. So that is the good part. And it looks like Manoah is going to be coming back out for the top of the sixth inning. So that would be really good for the Blue Jays. Like I said, they want to use as much pitches as they can because they have like a lot of games coming back to back, not a lot of rest for their pitchers. So this is Evaldi's 72nd pitch, and Valera base hit on the line down right field. Grichuk coming home, Valera coming to second, and he is safe at second. So that is back to back to back doubles here, leading off the Blue Jays for a no-out rally here. George Springer coming up, number one, the first batter. So let's see if he will be able to add on to the back-to-back-to-back double trend. And that's Valera's second double of the season. So let's see what will happen of that. Maybe Evaldi will have relief come in. But just like that, Blue Jays have tied it back up 2-0 or 2-2. I mean, in the bottom of the fifth with no out. So with no runners out, runner on second. George Springer goes after the first pitch, fouls it back. So now the count is 0-1. George Springer is a very good hitter. Like I was saying earlier, he's like hit first pitch home runs in like the first inning, um, um, a lot of different games. But adding George Springer to the lineup really helped the Blue Jays with their hitting. And another pitch low, so now the count is 1-1 to George Springer. Let me see if I can bring up George Springer's stats here, right here. He's 31. He's being paid $23.6 million salary. So if that doesn't tell you how much they love George Springer in their lineup, then I don't know what will. And if I look up here, I think he might be the most paid Blue Jay that we can see. And yeah, he is. So that just shows you how much they love George Springer in their lineup and how much he really does help the Blue Jays. Here's the pitch. And George Springer goes deep. Get out. And it's called on the warning track, but that means Valera will tag up to third safely. So now, bottom of the fifth, one out. George Springer almost hit another bomb deep over the center field wall, but at least he advances the runner. And let's see if now Valera can score. He's now on third, but there is one out in the bottom of the fifth. So let's see what there's a mound visit here. Visiting Evaldi. Vasquez comes out. Bogarts comes out, and their pitching coach comes out. So let's see if the Blue Jays can add on any more runs, maybe take the lead here. And yeah, So far, a 2-run inning, and they have a runner on third with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And Vladdy Guerrero Jr.'s up with he's 0 for 2 tonight, hoping he can contribute to the Blue Jays' lead here. And they're telling their outfielders to back up. And does Vladdy get intentionally walked? I think he did. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. just got intentionally walked here in the bottom of the 5th. So Marcus Semien is now up. So they intentionally walk him to try and get the double play, I'm pretty sure. But as long as Marcus Semien hits one deep into the outfield that Valera can tag up, Blue Jays will be able to take the lead. So let's see if Marcus Semien will be able to help out the Blue Jays lead here. But yeah, now Guerrero is on base, and let's see what happens here. First pitch, Semien is swinging, fouls it off to the backstop, and yeah, so let's see what happens. Make sure to comment what you think is going to happen, and yeah, so the action has really started to pick up here at the bottom of the 5th. Blue Jays have 2 runs. George Springer almost went deep, and then as Semien checks his swing, and the first base umpire says he went around, so now the count is 0-2. But like I was saying, George Springer almost went deep, but advanced to runner. Then they intentionally walked Vladdy Guerrero Jr. so they can have the chance to turn 2. But yeah, so yeah, as we can clearly see, Semien did go around, but and Semien checks his swing again. This time he does go around again, so that is a huge strikeout for Boston Red Sox. Now there's 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, runners on first and third, and let's see if they will get anything. If the Blue Jays will tack it on any more runs. So that's an unfortunate check swing for Marcus Semien, but I mean nothing he could really do there. So let's see if Bo Bichette can cash in Valera, who is standing on third right now. So Bo Bichette has 20 home runs, 76 RBIs, and he goes after the first pitch trying to go deep, but swings and misses. So the count is now 0-1 on him. And let's see if anything else comes of the Blue Jay rally here. Evaldi looking for a sign. Finds one. Here's the pitch. Goes high. Bichette swinging at that one again. Trying to kill it. Trying to go for the fences. Almost does. Makes contact. Fouls it back. But now the count is 0-2. Now Bichette won't be swinging for the fences. He'll be trying to just get on base. Help the Blue Jays out here. He's trying to get them in the lead by 3 with a 3-run home run here. But he does miss out on the first 2 attempts. So now he's just trying to get on base, not be out, and let's see what comes of this Blue Jay rally here. And he goes up high again, but this time Bichette knows he can't be swinging at anything high, and he takes one. So now the count is 1-2. Runners in scoring position for Bo Bichette. He has 2 outs, 447 average, 4 home runs, 29 RBIs. So this is kind of the guy that you really want up here, and hoping to score you guys more runs. And a pitch is down the dirt. Vasquez blocks it, but nobody advances for the Blue Jays, so a nice block by Vasquez. So let's see. Bichette now 2-2 is the count. Evaldi is on 82 pitches now in the bottom of the 5th. Blue Jays trying to continue the rally here, adding on a few more runs. They've already scored 2 this inning to make it a 2-2 tie between Boston and Toronto. So Bichette getting ready, trying to just get a base hit here. Anything helps the Blue Jays. Adding runs. Runner on first and third. Runners at the corners. Another pitch high. Bichette fouls it off, and now he is 2-2 still and stays alive. So, if you guys wanted to know and you guys didn't already know, the coach or the manager of the Blue Jays is Charlie Montoya, and he's 55 years old. He was born in he was born October 17th, 1965. He started um, this season, I guess, at on April 1st. And Bichette hits one deep, going back off the top of the wall, not gone, but it will score a run here. And the runners advance. Blue Jays score one, adding on to their lead, or not adding on to their lead, adding on to their rally. Bichette with a clutch single here. Now there's still runners on first and third, but the Blue Jays score another one. So now it is 3-2 Blue Jays. Blue Jays back on top, rallying to get 3 runs here and still have 2 outs, but they can get more runs here. So they're just trying to stay alive, have base hits, and that ball was almost gone, and that would have really helped the Blue Jays, but he gets on, he's being a clutch hitter here, and yeah, that was a clutch hit for Bichette. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Manoah's keeping his arm warm, ready to go out for another inning of work. And first pitch, swinging Teoscar Hernandez drops one into the gap. And that scores another run for the Blue Jays. Bichette's coming home. Let's see what the throw happens. And Bichette is safe with another double. So now it is 5-2 Blue Jays at the bottom of the 5th with a runner on second, which is Teoscar Hernandez, with a clutch hit here. So now Gurriel Jr. is up. He's 0 for 2, but there's a runner on second. The Blue Jays are now winning 5-2 in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. So they've tacked on 3 runs now with 2 outs. And another look at Hernandez's swing. And that was a beautiful swing. Just chops it down the middle, stays alive on it. And Bichette is coming. Bichette comes from first all the way to home, sliding in safely across the plate, which is really nice to see for the Blue Jays. And now Boston's calling their bullpen, getting somebody warmed up. And Gurriel hits a bomb. Now that might be foul, and it is fair. Gurriel goes deep. Now it is 7-2 Blue Jays with a home run from Gurriel Jr. that hit the foul line, which means it is fair. So Gurriel goes deep, adding on to the lead. 7-2 Blue Jays, that means they've got 7 runs in the bottom of the 5th. And 5 of those runs have come with 2 outs. So Blue Jays are really just adding on the runs now, and a pitcher is coming in from the bullpen for the Blue Jays. So Evaldi's night is done. Blue Jays have done their work, heating up against them. So now there's a new pitcher coming in from the bullpen, and their Blue Jays are celebrating right now, as they should be. They've gotten like 5 runs with 2 outs, but they've also gotten 7 runs this inning. So Evaldi's night is done. New pitcher coming in for the Red Sox, and Manoah still going out for another inning of work. So yeah, I will see you guys when the new pitcher comes in. Like there's gonna be a few minutes just for him to warm up. But yeah, the Blue Jays have gone insane. They've added 7 runs here in the bottom of the 5th, and I will see you guys when the pitcher comes in. So make sure to stay tuned, and yeah, see you guys. Alright guys, so I am back, and Alexandro Kirk just hit another base hit, and that's just showing his first one, like how the rally started. But the Blue Jays have tacked on. No, never mind. Kirk just hit um another hit, same spot, and Grichuk gets um, hit in the elbow, but it looks like he's gonna be okay. So now runners at first and second with 2 outs. 7-2 Blue Jays. The new pitcher is Robles, just so you guys know. But the Blue Jays are going crazy right now. Nothing can stop them. So it is really good to see that the Blue Jays are going crazy, and the umps are having a meeting because they think that the hit might be on purpose. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna warn both teams after this. But Charlie Montoya is coming out now, so things just got really serious for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays have literally gone crazy. So did they? They did not. They warned the Blue Jays. What is happening here? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the umpires just warned the Blue Jays, which is, I don't know why, because the the Blue Jays have gotten like hit or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that is what happened. So I don't know what is happening here. Oh, thank you, Andrew Murphy, for the comment. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure if you like to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new to this channel. And like I said, I'm going to be posting um, more of this type, like baseball coverages, um, more on my other channel, Wild Willie's World. So make sure if you want to see more, you will be, that's where all my other videos will be, on baseball, like live streams and stuff like this. So if you're enjoying, make sure to go check that out. So Randall Grichuk gets hit by the pitch, and then I am pretty sure that the umpires warned both dugouts. But now the number 9 hitter is up again this inning, Valera, and takes strike 1. So there is runners on first and second with 2 outs. The count is 0-1 on Valera. Blue Jays added 7 runs this inning, 5 of the runs coming with 2 outs, which there is 2 outs now. But yeah, and Valera has swung foul, so now it is 0-2 for Valera. But yeah, it is 7-2 Blue Jays, and they were down 2-0 at the start of the bottom of the 5th, but now they're up 7-2 um, with Kirk on second and Randall Grichuk on first for the Blue Jays on base. Valera is up, the number 9 hitter, with 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th, and yeah, so the Blue Jays are just hoping to add on, like keep going here, tack on to the rally, but yeah, let's see what happens. Here comes the pitch, and the pitch is in the dirt, and nobody steals there because of a nice block by their catcher Vasquez, but I don't think the Blue Jays want to be risking and now the Blue Jays are all out of their dugout, but nothing serious is happening. They are asking the umpires. They're thinking that the pitcher's throwing in the dirt because they're getting mad that the Blue Jays are hitting off all of them. But yeah, all the bench is clear and nothing comes out of it. But the count is 1-2 to Valera. Everybody going back to their dugouts. So Robles has 5 pitches, and Charlie Montoya's back out of his dugout, and all the bullpens have cleared. Charlie he's trying not to get ejected, but he's out there fighting with the umpires. Make sure to comment if you guys are enjoying this video, the stream, I guess. But yeah, so the dugouts and bullpens have cleared. Nothing's coming out of it. Charlie Montoya's trying to get the pitcher thrown out of the game because for like hitting their batter, but that is, I don't think it's going to happen according to the umpire, and all Charlie Montoya is doing is getting ready to be thrown out, I think. But he does go back to his dugout, so now Valera can hit again. So Valera's up. The count is 1-2 with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. And yeah, so the runner on second is Alexandra Kirk, and the runner on first is Randall Grichuk. Valera's up now. Count is 1-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Valera hits one fair. Could be trouble for Boston. No throw, and Valera gets an infield hit to get the bases loaded for their number one hitter, or their first hitter here, George Springer. He is gone 0 for 3 tonight, but if you guys know George Springer, he has power, so they're hoping maybe they get a grand slam here with bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. The score is 7-2 for Blue Jays. They've added 7 this inning. So Robles, 6 pitches, but he's already hit a batter and let up a infield hit. So the Blue Jays have gone crazy, and yeah, so there's 2 outs, and George Springer's up. He's gone 0 for 3, but he does have a lot of power. Here's George Springer's stats right here. He's 31. He's 6'3", 221 pounds. And if I scroll up just to make sure, oh yeah, home runs. And George Springer does not hit one, gone, but it is fair. So George Springer does get a double here. Let's go. The Blue Jays are now leading 9-2. Now the Boston's thinking about challenging us because they think it might have gone foul. But if it was fair, George Springer gets a double to let in 2. That's his first of the night, but he still has lots of power. That's his 11th double this season. And now with a better camera angle here, I might be able to see. That is fair all day. So they might challenge it. They might get a lucky call, but that is a 2-out double for George Springer, getting more runs in for the Blue Jays. Manoah is fired up right now. He doesn't care that he has to pitch the rest of the next inning. He's fired up. He doesn't have his arm warmed up. Vladimir Jr.'s up now with 2 outs, runners on second and third, and he pops up foul, so it's out of play. So the inning continues. He has been intentional walked this inning, actually. So he's got intentional walk this inning, and now he's back up again. So this rally all started with I think it was Alexandra Kirk. Yes, it was. Alexandra Kirk hits a double to start this inning, then another double by Randall Grichuk, then another double by Valera, and then a fly out by George Springer, but gets Valera to second, and I think the inning is over. Yeah, Vladimir Jr. grounds out, but the Blue Jays add 9 to their score. That's a big 9 runs for the Blue Jay. Manoah's satisfied. He's clapping. He's ready to go out for the next inning. He doesn't care anymore. But yeah, Blue Jays add a lot of runs, and yeah. So I'll be back in a little bit. But yeah, make sure you guys continue to watch, see what happens with the Blue Jays, and I will see you guys later. So thanks so much for watching this far, and I will be back in a little bit. What's up, guys? I'm back. Ryan Borucki is now in the game for the Blue Jays pitching. Manoah does not go back out for another inning, unfortunately, but that is okay. If you guys were with me for the last inning, Blue Jays added 9, which is a huge number for the Blue Jays. They were down 2-0. Then they come back with 9 runs. Now they're in the lead by 9. Now they're in the lead by 7, sorry. So, yeah, Blue Jays are on fire right now. Borucki's in pitching. And his first pitch is called strike on Xander Bogaerts, which is his first batter he faces. So, let me know who your favorite Blue Jay player is, who your favorite baseball player is. Xander Bogaerts is 0 for 1 tonight. And he gets another called strike on the corner outside, which is huge for Ryan Borucki. He's trying to strike out, of course, everybody he faces, but it is huge for Ryan Borucki and the Blue Jays coming in and getting the first 2 pitches called strikes. And he gets a strike 3 called. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. So far, this is a wonderful start for Ryan Borucki. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out, 1 strikeout. So he strikes out Xander Bogaerts to start the top of the 6th inning. So, guys, if you guys didn't already know, baseball goes to 9 innings. It could be Blue Jays are in the bottom half of the inning. So, if they're in the lead, which it looks like they will be, at the end of the top of the 9th, then they won't play the bottom of the 9th because there's no chance for Boston to come back. But if Boston's in the lead, they'll play the bottom of the 9th. So there's still 3 more innings at least to go. So make sure you guys stay and cheer on the Blue Jays. And yeah. So Ryan Borucki has, of course, like you heard, 3 straight strikes. But then he comes back with 2 balls. But now he just threw 1 more strike. So he's thrown 4 strikes, 2 balls. So far, Ryan Borucki is looking solid from starting pitching, relief pitching, and he gets another called strike right on the inside corner. Great pitch by Ryan Borucki. The count is 2-2 on Rafael Devers. But yeah, so coming off this huge inning from the Blue Jays, Borucki comes in, and so far he's shut out the Boston Red Sox. So here's the next pitch, and it's outside, so now it's a full count. I mean, if he comes in and shuts them out with 3 straight strikeouts, that would be kind of crazy. But yeah, now George Springer's having to talk with Charlie Montoyo just about what happened in the last inning, what things happened with the pitcher, since he's a relatively new player, I guess you could say. And he comes back. Ryan Borucki comes back with a ball. So now he walked a batter and he also struck out a batter. So there's a runner on first, 1 out. Blue Jays leading 9-2. Last inning they tacked on 9 runs. They were down 2-0, and then they tacked on 9 runs. So Blue Jays came in huge, clutch hitting like they do all the time. That's why Blue Jays are probably my favorite team, because they can add 9 runs in an inning, like you guys, I guess, heard. But yeah, and then Ryan Borucki has walks a guy, and then he comes back with another ball. So now it's Hunter Renfroe up. And the guy that he walked, I guess, is Xander Bogaerts. But let's see what happens here. So, next pitch, and another ball. So, comes in 3 straight pitches, a strikeout, or 3 straight strikes, then a strikeout. But then walks a batter, Xander Bogaerts, and then quickly it becomes 0-2, or 2-0 to Hunter Renfroe. So hopefully Ryan Borucki can just find his grip. When he does find his grip, he is a great pitcher. Here's the pitch. and it bounces in the dirt. Kirk with a great pick, keeping the runner at first. So what a great pick by Kirk to hold Xander Bogaerts at first, not let them get into scoring position. But yeah, so Ryan Borucki now is at 12 pitches. He walked a batter, and he comes back with another strike for a 3-1 count now. So now he's maybe hopefully found his grip, and now he could be coming back with his what he has, like, I guess, as a pitcher, because he is a really good pitcher. So 3-1 now. Here's the pitch, and gets a pop-up foul from Hunter Renfroe. But that is okay, because now it's a full count, coming back with 2 straight strikes, and now he is, I don't know, feeling his groove again, but which is good. If you guys are liking this, stream, make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel. But yeah, so 3-2's the count on Renfroe from Borucki. 14 pitches. And Hunter Renfroe goes deep for a 2-run home run, making it 9-4 Boston. Or 9-4 Blue Jays, sorry. But that's okay for the Blue Jays. They can give that up. They just added 9 runs. Pete Walker's now on the phone to the bullpen, so it looks like Ryan Borucki might be close to being done. But oh well, Blue Jays are still in the lead by 5 thanks to that 9-run inning. So yeah, so let's see what continues to happen. 1 out in the top of the 6th. So let's see what continues to happen with that. So that was a nice swing by Hunter Renfroe. Gotta give it to him. That was like a deep left center field, I guess you would say, home run. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can really do. Nice hit, but Blue Jays are still in the lead 9-4. So they're in the lead by 5. Hopefully they can hold it. It's top of the 6th inning. 1 out, 0-1 count to Gonzalez off a foul tip. But yeah, let's see what continues to happen. Gets a called foul. Kirk thought it was fair, but it was called foul. Gets a little chopper just back to Kirk. Called foul, like I said, but that means he's quickly ahead 0-2. And there, Rafael Dolis is in the bullpen warming up for the Blue Jays. So let's see what happens now. Here's a pitch from Ryan Borucki. And gets a pop-up. Maybe. In foul territory comes Guerrero, and he gets the out. So a nice catch from Guerrero. Keeps the Boston hitters off the base. And yeah, so 2 outs now. In the top of the 6th, Ryan Borucki, is getting his outs. He's a good pitcher. He let up a 2-run home run, but I mean, that's fine. That's gonna happen. But here comes Christian Vázquez, the catcher, for a strike 1 called on the outside edge. So yeah, Austin Davis, the left-handed pitcher, is warming up in the Boston bullpen to come in relief of their other pitcher that let in quite a few runs. But I mean, hey, some people have like bad days or whatever. So I mean, he's a good pitcher, but I guess Blue Jays were just all over him tonight, I guess. But yeah, so Blue Jays. Oh, and Vázquez gets a base hit through. Sorry about that. Vázquez gets a base hit through a diving Bichette for a base hit, a single, and it was a solid contact. Bo Bichette thinks he can get to it, dives, just barely misses it. But hey, they got a single. Mound meeting initiated by Kirk. It's only Kirk and Baraki out there. Nothing major. Just trying to keep the save in place for Alex. So let's see if maybe that mound visit helps Baraki find his control again. He's been in the strike zone, but he hasn't had like his movement and his pitches that everybody thinks not everybody thinks he has, knows he has, but just hasn't been able to find it. Um, Here's Ryan Baraki. He's 27 years old, bats and throws left, 6'4", 215 pounds, and yeah, so here's the rest of his stats if you guys want to read that. It's just right here, one highlighted in yellow. But yeah, so Blue Jays go to their bullpen. Rafael Dolis comes in, and Blue Jays are having Rafael Dolis pitch. So Ryan Baraki, got 2 outs, let in a 2-run home run. He let in not only a 2-run home run, but had a base hit. That's fine. Blue Jays are still up 9-4 thanks to their 9-run bottom of the 5th inning. They were down 2-0, and then they came up with another 9 runs, which really helps the Blue Jays win this game if they do win, because that was like really clutch for the Blue Jays. So yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel, and I will be back in a little bit. If you guys do type in chat right now, I just want to let you know it will pop up like where the stream chat thing is on screen. So it's kind of like a free publicity thing if you guys want. So just make sure to comment, and yeah, it'll show up there. So it will be harder for me to record like more videos because of school will like start up soon for me anyway. So I won't be able to cause it'll be like later nights, like tonight it's already 10:30 and they're just going into the bottom of the top of the 7th, I guess. Or no, sorry, they're in the top of the 6th. Rafael Delis just came in. I'll be starting up soon, but yeah, so yeah, let's get started back with the Blue Jays game, or Boston Red Sox game, whatever you guys want to call it. So there you guys are. Hopefully you guys can see that alright. Rafael Delis comes in, top of the 6th, 2-out, runner on first. Gets a first pitch slider. Looks like it could have been a strike, but called a ball. So Rafael Delis isn't that happy about it, but he shakes it off. Count is 1-0 for Rafael Delis. So let's see what he will do now. Let's see what pitch he'll throw. Nice pitch. I think it was a changeup. Not sure though, so don't quote me on that. But yeah. So now it is a counts 1-1. 2 out, runner on first, to their Boston Red Sox 9th batter, Delback. So I will find his stats here for you. Bobby Delback right here, 26 years old. He bats right and throws right, and Dolis just threw another ball. That's fine though. Bobby Delback is 6'4", 227 pounds. He was born June 29th, 1995. And yeah, so here's the rest of his stats for you if you guys want to read that. 2-1's the count to Bobby Delbeck. Gets another called strike on the outside corner, so the count is now 2-2. So let's see if he can finish off the at bat. So if you guys are liking this stream, make sure to let me know either in the comments or by liking or by subscribing. And yeah, that would really be appreciated. So, and he gets a strike 3 to end the inning. Rafael Dolis closes out, doesn't let another man get on, and a good inning, well, good relief inning for Rafael Dolis. Semien is coming up to start the bottom of the sixth. So let me know what you guys are thinking about the game. It is like it's nice that, Blue Jays got 9 runs in that inning. It really, I feel like once the Blue Jays get going and they realize, okay, like we've really started, they know that they're doing good. They get better because they build off their teammates' energy, and they just get better like that. So I feel like if the Blue Jays get going, they get a lot better. So I feel like once the Blue Jays get going, they're hard to stop. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but that's what I feel like. Paul Bichette getting ready to come up to bat here now. Let me go off intermission mode, I guess. And there we are. Back into the game. So now the Blue Jays are starting with Marcus Semien up to bat. So with Marcus Semien up to bat, that is, let me find his stats for you guys. Marcus Semien is, I think the Blue Jays could sweep the series. It's quite possible. Watching their 9-run inning and then watching them explode off that with their energy, I think they very well could sweep the series. It's a very good possibility. So Marcus Semien, let me see my eyes. Marcus Semien, right here. So Marcus Semien leading off. Austin Davis is the pitcher that came in relief. He's played 13 games this season and pitched 13 innings. So let's see if we can find his stats here. His last name is Davis. If you guys see it, let me know. Davis, Austin Davis, right here. So he's number 28. He bats left and he throws left. So he's pitching to Semien to start. He is right here. He's 6'4", 235 pounds, born February 3rd, 1993. So yeah. And Marcus Semien lifts one high on the warning track, and it hits the wall, bounces on the warning track, throw to second is safe. Marcus Semien hits a double to lead off the bottom of the sixth. Now Bo Bichette is up. So Bo Bichette is, like I was saying earlier, he's a clutch hitter. He will provide hits when needed. So let's see. It's not really needed now, but let's see if he will indeed hit the hit Semien in. Hit Semien in. Get on base, at least. Let's see if he will do that here. So here's the pitch. First pitch called strike. Looks like it was outside, but was called strike. So Bo Bichette's 2 for 3 with 2 singles, an RBI, and he got a run. So let's see if Bo Bichette will do anything special. This at bat, fouls went off high. Now the count is 0-2. So here, let me pull this up for you. AL East standings. Let's see. Okay, so the Blue Jays are in 4th here. Bo Bichette grounds one foul. But so in first of the AL East is the Rays, followed by the Red Sox, then by the Yankees, and then the Blue Jays here are in first. Jays might rock this guy too. Yeah, I know, right? It looks like with the leadoff double, he can very well start. Bo Bichette hits another one foul, but yeah, if Jays can get a hold of this guy and go deep with them, then that would be really nice. So like I was saying, this is the AL East leaderboard, and then this is the AL Central leaderboard with the Sox, or the White Sox, I guess, in the lead. And then AL West, the Astros are in the lead. So that's kind of Rays are in the lead for East. AL Central, the White Sox are in the lead. Bo Bichette rips another one foul. Bo Bichette is having good at bats. He will stay alive until you make a mistake and give him one that he can hit. So that's why Bo Bichette is a clutch hitter. So in the AL West, Astros is in the lead. So that's what's happening in the leaderboard standings. Blue Jays have a shot for the wild card this year, or maybe even getting into the playoffs. I feel like they could possibly have a shot in the World Series this year. So let's see. Bo Bichette strikes out, and Valdez drops it, but Bo Bichette does not try and butterfly, and it's tagged out for the strikeout. So, runner on second, bottom of the 6th, 1 out. Thank you guys for all the support so far in the stream. So far, we're only in the bottom of the 6th, though, so this can continue longer. So, there's now a mound meeting between Valdez and Davis. So, let's see if something might, don't know why that's been caused, but anyway. So here are the last few scores for the last few days. If you guys wanted to see that. And Hernandez takes a pitch to let Marcus Semien steal base. Now Marcus Semien has stolen third, which is nice to see. Everybody's getting in some of the action. No throw from Valdez. So yeah, now a runner on third with 1 out, and Hernandez can get a sac fly here and get a easy point. So, good go. So the count is 1-1 on Hernandez, and there's 1 out, bottom of the 6th, and yeah. So let's see if the Blue Jays can get another rally going, another 9-run rally. And another ball thrown from Davis. So now the count is 2-1. Bottom of the 6th. Davis has thrown 13 pitches this inning so far. So I mean, not bad. Left a double. Not left a double. Marcus Semien had hit a double off him and then stole third, but other than that, he got an out, and now he has 2 strikes and 2 balls on Teoscar Hernandez. So let's see if Teoscar Hernandez can get a hold of one here and maybe make it 11-4. And he was trying. He fouls one off way back, and I think he might have heard me or something because he was trying, swinging for the fences, ready to rock this guy. But oh well, but he stays alive at least. So let's see if something happens off of this. And Andrew, if you don't mind me asking, who's your favorite baseball team? And as Hernandez hits a base hit through a diving Xander Bogaerts for a single and lets Semien get in and makes it 10-4 Blue Jays. So yeah, Andrew, if you don't mind me asking, who is your favorite baseball team, and also who is your maybe favorite player on the Blue Jays or favorite player in general? So, nice hit by Hernandez, gets past a diving Bogaerts for a single as Semien gets in there safely. Just a little dribbler up through the middle. And Gurriel Jr.'s up now, and he gets a called out, or strike called that was outside, but I mean, oh well, Blue Jays can't really do anything there. Another pitch, Gurriel takes it for a rip and pulls it down the line, and Red Sox almost turn two, but Gurriel beats out the throw to first, so they only get one. They get the lead runner, but the inning still goes on. So Teoscar gets thrown out at second from a possible double play, but Gurriel was busting it out of the box and gets a single out of it, an infield single on a fielder's choice. And now the Boston head coach, let me find out his name, because is calling the bullpen. So, I mean, so yeah, I mean, Blue Jays just tacking on runs here as much as they can, and they're just seeing what happens. Alex Cora is the Boston head coach, so now I know. So yeah, Alex Cora is calling the bullpen. Alex Kirk fouls one off, almost fair, but it does end up going foul. Andrew Murphy says, I love the Blue Jays, big fan of all this next generation, but I think Guerrero Jr. is my favorite. Fair enough. I mean, if my favorite player on the Blue Jays probably would be Guerrero or Bichette. I like Bichette because he's a clutch hitter, but I do understand Guerrero. He has the power, and even like watching him in the home run derby, the first time he was in the home run derby was just so fun to watch as Kirk flies out to center to retire. Watching him in the first home run derby was so fun to watch. Like, he put on a show. Even though he didn't win, he put on a show. And Blue Jays, I've always been a Blue Jays fan. I just love watching Blue Jays. My favorite player not on the Blue Jays, I think I would have to say, would be Fernando Tatis Jr. Because he's a power hitter, a tall shortstop who like robs anything that's even close to him. So that would be my favorite player not on the Blue Jays. But I do love Guerrero and Bichette and the Blue Jays. So yeah, I will be streaming lots of Blue Jays games in the future because they are my favorite team. So I will be watching or streaming lots of those. So make sure to stay tuned for that. So yeah, the Blue Jays get 3 out, or Red Sox get 3 outs, I guess. And now Red Sox are coming up from the top of the seventh. So let's see, maybe Boston adds on a few runs here. Maybe comes back with the lead or comes back with a tie. Don't know. Have to see. So show you another look at the standings here. This is all like American League. I'll show you the National League now. Mets are on top of the East Division, Brewers for Central, and Giants for West. Pirates are last place for Central, which has Fernando Tatis Jr. on it. Diamondbacks are last for NL West, and for NL East, it's the Marlins. So they split 5 and 5 for their last 10, though. So I mean, it's not bad. I mean, considering Pirates and the Diamondbacks, the last two teams of Central and West for National League went 3 for 7 for their last 10. So I mean, 5 for 5, not bad. They're only 2 games behind the Nationals, and then they're 8 games behind the Braves, which they kind of need to catch up to if they want to maybe have a chance. I don't know. So yeah, that's where that stands. So let me give you a recap, or not a recap, but of what's happening. White Sox beat the Cubs 8-6 today. Top of the 8th right now in Rays versus Orioles. It's tied 5-5. Top of the 8th now. Mariners are beating the Yankees 1-0. Bottom of the 7th, is Phillies leading 2-1 over the Mets. 10-4 Blue Jays here, end of the 6th. End of the 8th, Indians are leading the Tigers 6-0. Bottom of the 7th, the Braves are leading the Nationals 5-3. Top of the 9th, the Reds are shutting out the Pirates here 10-0. Top of the 6th, Brewers are also shutting out the Giants 1-0. Top of the 6th here, Astros are tied with the Twins 3-3. Bottom of the 4th, Rockies are above the Marlins 7-0. Bottom of the 5th, Cardinals are over the Royals 3-0. As Rafael Dolis gives up first pitch ball and then a grounder to Bichette to ground out to Dolis grounds out. Hernandez grounds out, sorry. So that's 1 out in the top of the 7th. Let's continue here. Bottom of the 1st, tied 0-0 in the Rangers versus Athletics game. Angels versus Dodgers game starts in about 20 minutes. And Diamondbacks at Padres are starting about 20 minutes as well. What game will I stream tomorrow? As Rafael Dolis throws a first pitch strike to Verdugo. Probably the Blue Jays. I'll probably try and stream both of their games. They have a doubleheader tomorrow if you guys didn't know. So I'll probably stream their first one at least, and I'll really try as Dolis throws a second pitch strike to Verdugo. And I'll make sure I'll stream at least one of these, but I'll try and stream the second one too. And maybe before I can try and stream the Mariners at Yankees game. Don't know if I will, but I will definitely try as Dolis throws a pitch down at the dirt. I will try and stream the Mariners at Yankees game for at least a little bit, like before the Blue Jays game starts. But I mean, no promises there because that is kind of early, and tomorrow's a Saturday for me. So as Dolis strikes out Verdugo for the second out of the inning. So yeah, no promises for this game. I'll try and stream at least one of the Blue Jays games tomorrow, but I'll try and stream both of them for you guys. So that is probably a look at what our schedule will be for tomorrow. Then the day after tomorrow, August 8th, I'll try and stream the Blue Jays game probably. That starts earlier at 2:10. And then this day, I'll probably stream the Reds versus Indians game just because it starts earlier, and I'll be able to go to like bed earlier, so I'll try and stream this game. Maybe I might not stream this day though. Then I'll stream the Blue Jays games, the Blue Jays versus Angels. Whenever there's a Blue Jays game on, I'll probably be streaming the Blue Jays game, unless I get requested to do another game. As Martinez hits a single over the head of Bichette to left fielder Guerrero, or not Guerrero, Gurriel, as a single with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. So I'll probably, like I said, stream this game August 10th, 2 days from now. Or no, 4 days from now. And then, yeah, probably do the Blue Jays game, or not Blue. Yeah, the Blue Jays game. Oh no, that's late though, so that day I'll probably do like Yankees at Royals. And yeah, that's probably what I'll do, and all I'll do for that day. Because I would stream the Blue Jays game, but it's kind of too late. I wouldn't be able to stream the full game. So that's why I won't be streaming that. As Dolis throws the first pitch strike to Xander Bogaerts. So I am going to be right back in a second. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back from the intermission. Alright, so while I was gone, Dolis threw 2 balls and 1 strike to Bogaerts, our 4th batter. There's still a runner on first with 2 outs. 10-4 Blue Jays, top of the 7th. So, I'll continue here. Blue Jays game is late again, so I probably won't stream that. Probably stream. Andrew, which game would you prefer if you were watching? Would you prefer watching Dodgers take on the Phillies or the Athletics take on the Indians? Which game would you prefer watching here? Because I don't really follow these teams too much, so I'll do like games that like viewers decide. So yeah, if you wanted, I don't know, suggest which one between these two you would like, that would be nice. Dolis walks the 4th batter, Xander Bogaerts, and now there's runner on first and second with 2 out in the top of the 7th. And Pete Walker's on the phone to the bullpen, so don't know if he's maybe trying to replace. Dolis here try and guarantee the save. First pitch ball to Rafael Devers here. Let's see if anything kind of crazy goes on here. See if anybody gets a nice rally going. Martinez is on second and Bogaerts is on first. The count is 1-0 to Rafael Devers. Rafael Devers swings at a low breaking ball. Count is 1-1. So, like I said, I'll let you pick this one. Well, anybody, I guess, that wants to say in the comments which one you'd prefer out of Dodgers at Phillies or Athletics at Indians. I'll do either one of those if you guys want. Because like I said, the Blue Jays game is too late. Then today, these ones are all late. Yeah, this one starts at 11 for Blue Jays. Count as 2-1 to Rafael Devers with 2 out, man on first and second. I probably won't stream today unless if you guys want either one of these, like Reds at Phillies or Brewers at Pirates. I probably won't stream one of these unless you guys like really want one. But yeah. Or I guess I could do Orioles at Red Sox or Braves at Nationals, but probably won't. Then Blue Jays game is late, bro. 3-1 the count to Rafael Devers. The Blue Jays games are coming out later, so I probably won't stream the Blue Jays until they come at like 8:05 like they did today, because it's 11:01 right now. So it started at 8:05. If I started at 11, I'd be up to like 2 in the morning. Bases loaded with 2 outs from another walk from Delise. So something interesting might happen here. Then on the 15th, Blue Jays start at 5:10. So I'll probably stream this one today. Or this one, not today. This one on the 15th. Probably stream Blue Jays game on the 15th. 16th, Blue Jays have a break today. Or this day. Probably won't stream today. Or that day. God. Okay, so there's a mound visit now. Hunter Renfro's up. He's 1 for 3 today. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Trying to show you guys a little bit about what my schedule might be about. Then Blue Jays are playing today, or 17th. Probably do that. I'll stream that on the 17th. Stream again on the 18th for 5. So yeah, let's look at my schedule ahead. It's the 6th today. Oh, that looks like a perfect pitch painting the corner, but fortunately it was called a ball. Hunter Renfroe had a 2-run home run. His one at bat where he got on base. So it's kind of scary considering his base is loaded, but you never know. Let's just gonna look at maybe more stats that we might not see for these 6 players. And a way inside pitch from Delise. The count is now 2-0. I'd say you might want to get a new pitcher in because of you don't want to lose this game. This game is getting more and more tight, guys. You never know. The game might come back from a 9-run inning, which would be crazy. So, little fact, Shohei Ohtani has the most home runs in 2021 with 37 right now. Vladimir Jr. has 34, which is second, and Tatis has 31, which is third. Here's pitch, and strike 1 called to Hunter Renfroe, so now the count is 2-1. So, Delise is at 26 pitches. He came out strong, but he's slowing down a little bit now. I'm tired. So, 2-1 count, top of the 7th, and Hunter Renfroe fouls one off a mile. Looks like he is trying to go places, I guess. So, yeah, that's a little look at my schedule. Toronto Blue Jays count is 2-2 for Hunter Renfroe. Blair Bobichette, Russ Stripling led Blue Jays over 3rd straight win over Cleveland. And Hunter Renfroe pops up to Bo Bichette to end the inning with bases loaded. Rafael Dolis, that is clutch ending there. He saved the Blue Jays, coming out of runs. Richard Valera Springer coming up next, so make sure to stay tuned, guys. And yeah, I will be back in a second. Hi guys, I'm back. Blue Jays will be right back. Fun fact, the inning where the Blue Jays scored 9 runs was actually a 30-minute inning. So thank you guys for staying 30 minutes to watch that. Crazy fact, also, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. So, a huge thank you to all you guys who are watching. Grichuk hits a first pitch base hit, gets a single. Oh, let me change my camera. There we go. So, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. right here plays for the Blue Jays. Valera up right now. No out, first pitch strike. No out, runner on first. He has a double, a single, an RBI, and a run. So, and honestly, whoever's in chat right now, if you've let me know how long you've been in here. It could be Andrew, I don't know, but let me know how long you've been in here, because a huge thank you, even if you've been in here for a minute, for just joining and staying and watching. So, yeah. 0-2 the count now on Valera. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Bottom of the 7th. Runner on. High pitch. Doesn't go. And let me know. I'm going to check on standings of games now, because it looks like game 2 should be starting. Counts. The count's 1-2 on Valera. Runner on first, no out. Pitch low. Yeah, these games haven't started yet. They say they start at at 11:10, which it obviously is 11:10, but it will be a bit late. All games are like a little bit late usually. So, count 2-2 on Valera. He's 2 for 3. Also, Perez is in pitching now for Boston Red Sox. He's thrown 5 pitches. One runner on base. That's Randall Grichuk, and Valera fouls one off. Grichuk on the run, not to steal though. So, yeah. What other sports do you guys like that I could stream? Because I'm thinking maybe when baseball goes about an hour, but would listen to regular Jays coverage. Alright, I mean, that's fair enough. You can switch to them if you want, and if you like me, feel free to stay. So, thank you, Andrew Murphy, for being here for an hour. And Valera pops one up high. Foul territory. Rafael Devers does make the catch. 1 out here. In the bottom of the 7th. So, and the Angels-Dodgers game has officially started. The Diamondback-Padres game has not started yet, though, so don't know. Maybe they had a rain delay or something like that. George Springer's up now. He's 1 for 4, but with a huge hit, 2 RBIs tonight. Seattle's winning 1-0 over New York in the bottom of the 8th. And first pitch low. Tampa Bay's not winning 9-5 over Baltimore in the top of the 8th. Bottom of the 2nd, Texas at Oakland tied 0-0. So that is just a little bit of update. So, George Springer here now. Not listening. Ready for the pitch. And checks his swing low, but he does go around. So, Andrew, would you rather, just a question for you about Blue Jays, as the Diamondback and Padres game has started, would you listen to Blue Jays radio, or would you watch like a actual like live video, I guess you would say, like where you can actually see everything? As George Springer hits one right center that's going to drop for a base hit. And there's a mistake in the outfield, and Grichuk's going to score with a triple, I think. Yes, a triple from George Springer, which is his 2nd hit of the night. George Springer hits a triple, getting him another RBI. So Grichuk scores for the 11th run for the Blue Jays this game. And that's actually George Springer's first triple of the season. So congratulations to you, George Springer, if you ever watch this, which I don't think you will, but if you do, congratulations on your first triple. I was here streaming it. But yeah, so 1 out now. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. is up. Let's see if he can do some damage. Maybe he might add on 1 or 2 runs as he fouls one high off the dirt and caught by the catcher, but it already bounced foul. So, that's what's happening there. As the Blue Jays won 5-1 over the Royals on August 1st. But I'm sure that doesn't really matter. Oh, Dodgers won 13-0. Alright, so 0-1 count to Guerrero. 11-4 Blue Jays. As Vladdy, gets a hard line out to the first baseman. And unfortunately, George Springer will have to stay put on third. So, good hit, just unfortunately the shift caught Vladdy this time. Didn't go deep, but Blue Jays are winning 11-4. So, let's see if anything else can come. Marcus Semien up now. Let's see if he will get George Springer home. And the first pitch bounces in the dirt. So, there is that. So, Marcus Semien has 2 doubles, a stolen base, and a run. So Marcus Semien had a pretty decent night tonight, I'd say. And let me just, once this inning ends, I've been streaming for over 3 hours now, which is hard to believe because I've had so much fun thanks to you guys in chat. And yeah, as Semien takes a wild swing, not a wild swing, but takes a hard swing, misses, not of course, because he can put bat on ball, but he misses and misses for strike one. So now the count is 1-1. Perez has 14 pitches, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, runner on third. As Semien gets painted on the corner for a strike, count now 1-2. So, let's see if anything else will come of the Blue Jays rally, I guess, if you want to say. So, Semien up, 1-2 the count, 2 out, and it bounces in the dirt. Now the count is 2-2. Andrew, if you are still in chat, what are your thoughts on not heavier buyers? Yeah, no. I forget who, but the trade from the Cubs, like, or do you ever pay attention to like Cubs games or anything? And if you do, how did you like the trade or no? As a pitch comes inside, now the count is 3-2 on Semien as Bichette waits on deck, hoping he'll get up. 2 outs, runner on third, 11-4 Blue Jays, bottom of the 7th. As George Springer fouls one off to stay alive. So, this is actually, I don't know if you guys know, but my first stream on baseball. Well, really my first stream, I guess. And yeah, as Semien goes down swinging. 3 outs, end of the 7th, starting the top of the 8th. I will be back in a second. And I probably won't leave, but I'm going to tell you guys how long I've been streaming for. So, let me tell you how long I've been streaming for, and yeah. So, I've been streaming for a total of 3 hours, 10 minutes, and 15 seconds. Guys, it doesn't even feel like that long, so thank you guys for being in chat, and yeah. So the game is going to the top of the 8th now. So let's see if any more runs come or if everything or all the runs are done. So let's see what will happen. I just realized I was muted that entire time. I am so sorry, guys. Yeah, I was talking that entire time and I was muted. But yeah, Blue Jays just won the game 12-4. I'm so sorry that I was muted that entire time, guys. Yeah, so sorry that I wasn't talking and it looked like I was just sitting there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions. But yeah, so I'll be streaming more on, I might be streaming one more game on this channel, and then I'll be streaming the rest on Wild Willie's World. So make sure to go